David, what was your biggest couple of goals coming into spring camp? And do you feel like, I know there's a few more work days to go, but do you feel like you've accomplished what you wanted to so far?
Yeah, some of my goals were really just getting my body right, working on the technique and my fundamentals of small stuff, my plays, no more MAs. So at this point in spring ball, I feel like I've been doing a good job at just focusing on all the little stuff. I got my body right again, so feeling more like athletic, stronger than I've ever been before. So I would say I've been doing a good job at that.
Patrick and then Adam.
David, how do you feel like your freshman season went? You didn't get spring ball last year because of the injury. You kind of got thrown into D tackle in camp, and then you're kind of part of the rotation for most of the season. Were you pretty pleased with how it went, or how did you kind of feel coming out of it?
I've a lot of work to do last year. Got a couple reps in the games, in the rotation a little bit, like you said. I feel like the most thing I just had to lock in my playbook mostly, and then like some off-field stuff, little nagging injuries, just not staying locked in it sometimes. But for the most part, I feel like I had a solid little year, but could have done much better. I feel like, but can't live in the past, so I gotta keep moving forward.
Adam?
It's a really deep group up front. Is that a motivation to try to get into that group? And what have you seen of Coach Garner's willingness to play a lot of guys?
Yeah, I would say it's a big motivation. I got guys like Big O, Big E, Omar, all of them, Bryson. They help me a lot, so like whenever I get on the rep, they'll come up to me, tell me what I gotta do, what I should have done, or it was a good rep. So I always got them. They're always a big help. When we watch film, always watching them. So I got a good set of guys to study their games off of and help me build mine. And they're doing a good job of helping me, I feel like. So, and then, what you ask about Coach G?
Just it looks like he'll play a lot of
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Very deep this year. Really good. We have I feel like we have 3, 4 legit groups up front, so I think it'll be a good year again.
Page in the back.
You also saw the field a little bit last year. How much do you expect your role to change coming into this season?
So my role this year, I feel like I gotta step in and have a bigger role. Gotta contribute more time. Gotta cut out all my little mistakes. Just keep growing, pretty much.
Any other questions? Patrick, and we can go back to Paige.
Are you all defensive tackle now? I think at one point you were maybe end and tackle. Are you pretty much all defensive tackle now? Do you feel like that's something you're more prepared for than you were last year?
I work a lot of 3 tech. I would say that's my main thing right now, my main position right now. Really just trying to stay focused on one thing. So my 3 tech, just working on everything, all my techniques and fundamentals right there. So I would say I'm more of a D tackle, 3 tech.
You mentioned that you do a lot of like watching with the older groups. How is that helping you to eliminate those mistakes that you were talking about?
Me about just watching them and like seeing like little like, I wouldn't say like tricks or nothing, but like how they would play a certain play, or how the O-line would come block them, how they would play it. And so I'll take that, study that, and then I'll add it to my game and try to do it the next day at practice, like all of those stuff.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, David.
Yeah.
We did it.